Hello there and welcome back to the mini video series for young people. Last week we tapped on not feeling good enough, and I really hope that you have felt a difference in how you have been this week, how you have felt in the world. So this week we're going to look on anxiety. We're going to tap on anxiety. And I just want to repeat again that you need to take full responsibility for your own emotions and well-being throughout this tapping. And if you find yourself burping, yawning, crying, getting the giggles or something like that, that's a sign that you're releasing something, and it's good. So don't suppress it, just release it. And you will be able to download this as a PDF to print out and an MP3. And you need to go and get yourself a glass of water because tapping is thirsty work. And I am assuming in this also that you have watched the quick how to tap video that's on my website. Okay, so tapping on anxiety. So anxiety can be very specific and related to an upcoming event like an exam or a driving test or flying, or it can be associated with other specifics like maybe dogs. You know, if you've ever been attacked by a dog and they're out for a walk and you see a dog, that might well trigger feelings of anxieties. You know, anxiety where you're aware that there's a reason, and usually a good reason, why you should feel anxious. And other times the feeling of anxiety is kind of non-specific, general and global, and just there for much of the time. Usually that kind of generalized anxiety will happen when there's been a lot of upsets in someone's life. You know, so not only have you been attacked by a dog while out walking, but you perhaps had a near miss with being run over by a car, you got shouted at by some nutter, you were mugged walking home and got beaten up by a gang, and so chances are that you might feel a general anxiety about walking the streets if all of that has happened to you. But it need not be that dramatic. It can be a general anxiety about going to school, where you can't really put your finger on anything as specific and dramatic as being bullied or beaten. All you know is that the thought of going to school makes you feel anxious. So in this video, I'm actually going to tap specifically on performance anxiety. So anxieties around exams or presentations or talks. If that's not one of your anxieties, you can still use this video by substituting my exam words for words that relate to your anxiety, or even just bear your anxiety in mind when we tap, and you should get some relief from it. And if you're suffering from generalized anxiety, chances are that some of the specific events that have contributed to you feeling anxious all the time in your past will pop up during the tapping. And so make a note of those, because they're gold, because you can then rewind and specifically tap on that particular event and get some freedom from that anxiety, which will remove some of the anxiety that you're feeling now. So start by making some time and space available to yourself. 15-20 minutes, close the door, switch off your social media, your mobile, paper and pen, glass of water, and let's start. Put both your feet on the ground, get yourself comfortable, and let's just take a couple of deep clearing breaths to begin with. So breathing in through your nose and out again, and shrug your shoulders up tight and release them again. Roll your shoulders back a few times and breathing in deep through your nose and out again. So I want you to pretend now that you are just about to go into an exam. Or maybe for you, the worst anxiety is when you're told that you'll have a test the next lesson, or that you have to give a presentation. Whenever you feel that you're most anxious about an upcoming performance, I want you to feel that right now. Make that feeling as intense as you can. And then give it a number between 0 and 10. 10 being the worst that you can ever feel, and 0 being you don't feel anxious at all. So make a note of that number, and just also feel into your body. Where are you feeling the anxiety in your body? So for some people it might be a dry throat, dry mouth, tightness in your chest, heaviness in your stomach. Whatever it is, just tune into it and notice it. So we're going to get on with the tapping now. And we're going to start on the karate chop point on the side of the hand, either side, and just tapping on there gently with the other hand. And you're going to repeat after me, sentence by sentence, and I'll tell you when to move the point. So karate chop point, even though I feel so anxious and worried, you're going to repeat that. So nervous and scared about that test, that exam, that performance. I accept that's how I feel right now, and I am still me. Even though I can feel the anxiety in my body, it feels really tight in my chest, or it feels like a black ball of heaviness in my stomach. I accept that's how I feel right now. Even though I can't ever imagine feeling calm and relaxed about exams and tests and performances and public speaking. I accept how I feel right now, and I'm open to the possibility that it might be possible to feel a little calmer. So now we're going to tap around on the points. So again, just copy me and repeat after me. Inside of the eyebrow, all this anxiety. Outside of the eye, I'm terrified about exams and tests. Under the eye, and I feel it in my body. It feels so, you just say what it feels like in your body. Under the nose, all this anxiety. On the chin, I am so nervous. On the collarbone, I hate exams and speaking and tests. And under the arm, I feel so scared, and I feel it in my on top of the head, all this anxiety. And then back to the inside eyebrow point. All this anxiety in my body and my mind. Outside of the eye. What if I'm really rubbish? Under the eye. This dry feeling of dread in my throat. Under the nose. I'm about to be found out. On the chin. What if I get it wrong? On the collarbone. All this anxiety in me. Under the arm. I feel so scared. Top of the head. All this anxiety in me. Okay, take a deep breath now and release it slowly through your mouth. I want you to tune back into that anxious feeling and how it feels in your body, and check in with the number that you gave it. Has that intensity gone down? Are you feeling less anxious? And has the feeling in your body changed or moved? So hopefully you will now feel a whole lot less anxious. And if not, I urge you to rewind the video a bit and do this round again till you feel less anxious. You know, try to get your number right down. And if you were holding a specific event in mind, like, you know, the being attacked by a dog scenario, does that event now seem less intense? So most often you'll need to tap specifically on that event, and obviously I can't do that in this kind of general video, but you should still experience some relief from it. And you know, you can rewind this and you can go a bit off piste and insert your own words. That's absolutely fine. And also the other thing was that did any memory pop into your mind about a time when something shocking happened that scared you at the time? If it did, Don't dismiss it. You might think that it's trivial now and that you've got over it. But if your subconscious mind brought it up, it means that somewhere in your being, you are holding on to that shock, and your current anxiety is operating to stop you ever going anywhere near a situation that might cause you to feel upset like that again. So you need to tap on that specific issue that happened back then, and then you'll experience a big leap forward in feeling calm and confident. So let's just do a positive round here so that we can feel calmer and more confident. So back to the karate chop point, and you're going to repeat after me again. Even though I'm not feeling a 10 out of 10 calm and confident, and I still have some anxiety, I accept all of me, even this anxiety feeling anyway. Even though I am not sure it's safe for me to let go of the anxiety feelings. Who will I be without them? What if I become really cocky and arrogant? I'm open to letting some of the anxiety go. Even though I am not sure how it would feel to be calm and confident, I accept who I am and how I feel. And then on the eyebrow point, the inside of the eyebrow, all this anxiety, the outside, letting it all go under the eye, letting it drop under the nose, all this anxiety on the chin. I can't just let it go on the collarbone. That's not safe at all. Under the arm, people will expect stuff of me, lots of stuff. Top of the head, I think it's safer to stay small and anxious. Inside of the eyebrow, but I am really bored with playing it small and safe. Outside of the eye, I wonder if I could feel calm and confident some of the time. Under the eye, I might like to give that a try. Under the nose, but what if they expect more of me? What if they put on more pressure? Chin point, feeling calm and confident in this moment. On the collarbone, choosing calmness and confidence for me right now. Under the arm, letting all my anxiety fade. Stay under the arm, turning down the volume of anxiety and fear. Top of the head, choosing peace and calm in this moment right now. Okay, take a deep breath and just really notice how you're feeling now. Are you smiling? Tune back into your anxiety feelings and re-rate them. What number are they now? Have they gone down in intensity? And where in your body is the anxiety going on now? Can you re-trigger it? Can you make that bodily feeling more intense, or has it just gone? So if there's any left, rewind, go back, do some more rounds. As I said, you can download this as a PDF and print it out and tap some more. And remember, there's only one way of getting tapping wrong, and that's not tapping at all. I look forward to seeing you on the next call where we're going to be tapping on bullying. Inger Madsen, peaceofmindforall.co.uk. See you next week.